Slur. What's up, Luca? Did I accidentally mute there, or have I been muted this whole time? What's up, Underblank, and insert creative YouTube name 8215. Luna with the 5 gifties. Appreciate it, man. Whole time. Was I dead ass muted the whole time? That's actually so annoying. Welcome in, everybody. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Luna, I'm glad to hear you are doing well, man. Chat, if you got a gifted sub, obviously thank your gifter, W Luna. I appreciate it immensely. All right, I gotta say welcome in to everybody. Did you solve all the world's problems while you were muted? I did. It was a whole thing. I was really proud of myself, and you know, I pressed the unmute button, and then all of that information just left my head forever. So that's unfortunate. Attic Mouse with the first. Welcome in, Attic Mouse Schmeck. Odin, Gaiden, Luca, Luna with the 1 biddy. Appreciate that. 3 Jeezy. Genie, hello. I believe that's everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Begs for mod, disappears for a month, gifts 5. Huge. Also, 3 with the 60 stream. Appreciate that. That's actually awesome. Disappears for a month, gifts 5. I don't think you've disappeared for a month. I feel like I literally just saw you yesterday. I don't know if this is true info, but I feel like I have literally seen you like fairly recently. Yeah, 2-month streak is actually crazy. 3 is streaking. Yeah, that's wild. I haven't been in stream for like 2 weeks. Damn. Maybe time is just like doing that thing where it blends, where everything just blends together. Maybe time is just like an abstract concept, which is like really weird. Sorry I wasn't here all weekend. I was at a Twilight Imperium 4th edition event. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds lovely. I hope you had a fantastic time. Remember, chat, I kept that streak when I went to the ER. Simply lock in. We love a committed chatter. We love a committed chatter. Dubs. That is actually huge. That is actually, like, awesome. All right. Plan for the day. Gold stake Balatro after the Scrandle. That's the only plan. Did you see Jinxie is playing Rocket League? I did see Jinxie was playing Rocket League. Yeah, he hopped off of Clash and did... I think he went back to Siege for a while, and now he's doing Rocket League. It's Civ if Civ was a board game in Sci-Fi Space War. That sounds cool as fuck. Very fun. That's awesome, bro. Who the fuck cares for Jinxie? Okay, Jinxie is... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Jinxie. Because I think his content is fun. But, like, he's one of the quintessential, like, Kai Cenat streamers where, like, loud equals funny and he just clip farms the whole time, which is really annoying. I can't lie. I think he's entertaining, but, like, I can only take him in, like, very small doses. He just gets to be a bit much. I encourage anyone who's nerdy to indulge in TI4 if they ever get the chance. Well, you're in a gold stake streaking Balatro chat, so you could have just rounded that up to everybody, because, like, you know everybody here is a huge nerd. Right. Also, Luna with the sub to 3. Many thanks. Appreciate you, Luna. Actually, huge thank yous. I'm not a nerd. Genie. You play competitive Balatro. Competitive Balatro. Okay. The only thing I'm not mentioning is that it's a very long board game. I mean, we got like Magic players in here. I'm sure people would be fine with that. To be fair, Genie is more of a rage baiter than a nerd. They're not mutually exclusive, bro. Again, Genie plays competitive Balatro. You are automatically a nerd if you fall into that category. I don't make the rules. I'm not clowning you for being a nerd. We love nerds here. Just telling you how it is. Holy shit, I pushed for the house emote and I got that? Yeah, dude. I love the Focus Shock house emote. Favorite board game shock? Are there rage baiters that aren't nerds? That's, I feel like, a better question. If you're a bad rage baiter, you're not a nerd. But if you're a good rage baiter, I feel like you have to be a nerd. Because for you to be a good rage baiter, you have to be able to, like, construct a joke well, right? Are long board games like that for, like, 6 hours actually fun, though? I mean, it probably depends on the person, right? Didn't even finish my first game of the weekend, and we started at 12, and the store closed at 10. Okay, that's a bit much. Okay. I would still want to try it at least once, just because that does sound very silly, but that's crazy. That's like D&D type shit. That's something where you would have to have, like, a weekly... You would have to like weekly commit to that and be like, we are all going to pull up at X person's house for like 3 hours. Also, hello Storm Chaser in YouTube chat. I think if I had to play a sit-down tabletop or board game for more than 30 minutes, my brain would explode. I do not have ADHD meds. I can't do that shit. Really? Would you? Really? That's awesome. You should message me if you ever want to play. Maybe. Maybe. Also, Ikayori with the hydrate. Hydrate with the Ikayori. Good seeing you back, Luna. Enjoy your ban. I'm just kidding. Appreciate the hydrate. I like the little third-party D&D board games like Munchkin. I don't think I've ever heard of that. It does sound like a funny name, though. I'm unionizing? Yeah, good luck with that, pal. Whoa!
Got 93 levels in pair before anti-8 on purple stake a few nights ago.
Was that you that posted that in the Discord? That was really funny. I love runs like that. Those runs are actually so huge. GG's on that build. Dude. Any type of run where it's like just giga levels from like Copy Tech and Burnt Joker or what have you. Very funny. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Quick, everyone throw money at the streamer. Maybe he'll forgive me. Munchkin is peak. That is ball knowledge. Interessante. Quick, let's all jump streamer. Welcome in, OO. Ended with 126 levels after Endless. That's actually awesome. That's really funny. All right, let's do the Scrandle, shall we? We'll knock that out right away, and then we'll get into some games. My favorite is stupidly high hologram runs. That was a clean Interessante. Do you speak Spanish, Shock? Not fluently, but, like, kind of. I took a handful of years of it in high school, and I got compliments on my pronunciation. I could handle probably talking to a first grader in conversation, and that's about as far as I got. And I also haven't like taken a course or like interacted with Spanish in a few years, so like I might not even be able to do that anymore. But yeah, I know like a little bit. Debatably enough to get by. What's your opinion on the U.S.'s attempt to take over Greenland? I would hope it's the same as anybody's opinion on that matter, which is that it's stupid as fuck. Streamer, even to this day, I still can't believe Spanish is a real language. Heh. Play Balatro in Spanish today. Chat, should we change the language to Spanish for Balatro today? That'd be funny. That's actually a W idea. That's low-key a W idea. Espanol balalade. I haven't touched Balatro in a month, bro. You gotta get back on it. How about Chinese? Do it in German. Hello, unknown. Chat, what should we change the language to? Change it to Deutsch. The first thing my high school Spanish teacher told me, they were an illegal immigrant, but not to worry that they are legal now. That's really funny. Espanol for sure. Make a change name redeem that makes it move to the next option. I feel like I could make a redeem for that right now, but I feel like I would let people pick the language. W ban, justified. Nope, don't remove it, unknown. Don't remove it. Justified. Get him out of here. Just kidding. All right. Is the Scrandle up? No. Bang. Let me like put that shit on screen actually. All right, we're going to rock this real quick and then we'll get into the game. Starting off, no bonus round. I'm still pissed. Don't hit me up. Homemade chocolate cake for £1. The chicken wrap and the fries does look really good. I can't lie. A little skimpy on the protein maybe. But like homemade chocolate cake for £1? Genie's just mad that I beat him in BMP ranked. That's a valid crash out then. Just kidding. Have you played Balatro? I haven't in a while, but I have played it before, yes. Hello just got a 10 out of 10 on Scrandle today. Huge. That's actually sick. He won from a 1-4 while mocking me in a VC. That sounds like a classic unknown moment. That's huge. We gotta collectively pester the Scrandle guys to bring back Super Scran. Actually true. Actually true. Excuse me. I want to say it's the cake here, but like this looks really good over here. I think I'm gonna go, yeah. We always go with the chicken wrap there, I think. Jerk chicken or mystery Scran? Yeah, give me that jerk chicken because I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to be, and I'm not going to spend the brain power to figure it out. Cheese and chorizo turnover. I can't see, like, anything besides pastry here. This does not look that good. Chicken and chips with a ketchup mayo mixed sauce. Is this not just, like... Is ketchup mayo not just, like In-N-Out special sauce? Or what am I thinking of? Is that cane sauce, maybe? Regardless, I think it's this. Onion bread! Okay. Onion bread might unironically win here because for some reason, I don't know if it's just like a British thing with like American food. I don't know if it's just like a huge culture shock. Literally whenever there's a dyed bun, it always loses. That's something that's some meta that I've noticed. Literally any single time that there is a dyed bun, loses instantaneously. Then again, it's up against raw onion bread, so I think this still wins. No, it's the dyed dude, it's literally technology. It's the dyed buns lose every time. That's literally, this is technology. We're discovering this. This is good. I mean, I lost, so it's bad, but this is good. Hot chocolate brownie covered in Biscoff or hot dog? Okay, so a couple things. First off, no. Second off, no. This is multiple hot dogs cut up on a hamburger bun and an anemic hamburger bun at that. It is the brownie, and it is not close. Is this not tropeiro? Just like with a different name? Beef patty, sausages, pulled short rib with fried egg and beef gravy served on jasmine rice. See, there's two things. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is adjacent to tropeiro. I'm definitely not saying that right, but it's that Brazilian dish that always wins. Literally, it's never been diffed a singular time. There's a couple of things wrong with this. First off, it's not from Brazil. It's from Canada. And so the big thing is that they don't call it tropeiro so that it doesn't signal people to click on it because it never loses. But also, when you get it in Brazil, it's like £2 for literally something that looks exactly like this. Here, it's £10. So this is going to win just based off of that principle. Spicy salami pizza. Okay, see, this is... Okay. The smash burger's not bad. The bun's a little anemic looking, but it's got like that ciabatta look to it. I would assume that this bun is actually pretty good. The smash burger does not look bad for £5. That's like not a bad deal either. The pizza is like, this is like the siren's call with this pizza, right? Because £3.80 is like, that. This is just such a shot in the dark because it looks like really good pizza. This looks like fantastic pizza. But if it's £3.80 for just this slice, that's scam of the century. That is literally daylight robbery. That being said, if it's like what you would assume and it's for like a full pie, because this doesn't look like a particularly large piece of pizza, so I could see that maybe being the case, then that's like that's like the best thing of all time, right? But this is where it's like, this is where we're kind of getting scammed, I feel. It's from Italy, too. It loses. That's shit pizza for Italy. I don't know, dude. I feel like people aren't going to know that, and my basis for saying that is that I wouldn't know that. I feel like people are going to see this. They're going to say, that's a really good-looking slice of pizza, and then they're going to look in the corner, and they're going to say, oh, it's from Italy. I almost said Italia, and then I, like, special canceled that in the middle of it, so I said Italy. They're gonna look up here, and they're going to say, oh, it's from Italy. So this is going to be like really good. And then I think they just click it without clicking on the price. Ah, punished. Okay, never mind. Roast potatoes with beef and gravy or bacon cheeseburger. The roast potatoes with beef and gravy should not win against anything, but this bacon cheeseburger is just like, this is just doing such an absolutely terrible job of being a bacon cheeseburger, so the roast potatoes are going to diff it. Even though this is probably better, that it's just like a horrible bacon cheeseburger, right? Chicken curry with masala. Is it masala or masala? I don't remember. If I've asked it, I certainly have never clarified. This is, like, fine. This is way more aesthetically pleasing and probably tastes better. I think that wins no matter what. Salt and peppered chicken chow mein noodles. Really good. Doing the classic Chinese food thing where they're, like, overflowing the box with food. That's pretty sick. Or classic hot dog with a beer. Are those pickles on the hot dog? And a brewski? This definitely wins. But because there's pickles on this dog, I'm going with the right. I knew that was a sell. I don't care. I knew that was a sell. I don't care. Pickles on a dog, you sold me. I'm going with it off of principle. Never won, by the way. I was under no impression that I was picking the correct thing, but that's okay. Masala. Okay. Less than community average, washed. Okay. I would have had an 8 out of 10 if I didn't on purpose throw on the last one. Okay? I'm not washed. Fried pickles on a hot dog sounds like a great drunk food. Bro, I would smash fried pickles on a hot dog. You have no idea. All right, not too bad. Excuses. Oh, you want to do the Scrandle then? All right, we'll do the Scrandle tomorrow. We'll compare notes. Okay? Just kidding. Now he's going to actually do it, and I'm just going to get shit on in tomorrow's Scrandle. Pickles on a dog, okay, Northerner? Bro, it's good as hell. I'm dipping, finally caught a Scrandle. See ya, Ikayori. Streamer, you shouldn't smash food. That's a bit weird. Not like that. I accidentally full-screened YouTube chat instead of unfull screening this tab. All right. Chat, here's the deal. First off, my game is bugged because it says that I have a 4 win streak on this profile. I'm going to put my stats on screen, and my stats are going to say that I have a 1 win streak. That's not wrong. I lost a game last night, so I don't know why. My game is, like, definitely bugged to hell because I definitely lost an unseeded game last night. This should be saying that I have a 1 win streak, and I really don't know why it's not saying that, but I digress. We won a black deck game last night, so I'm thinking we try and pull off the Doc Spectre challenge. Did Focus die to the final boss? There's a bug that causes the streak to not reset. I died on a boss, but I didn't die on... Oh, no, I did die on final boss. I died on Crimson Heart final boss. I had no idea that was a bug. Wait, this is exploitable technology. Hi, streamer. I found a few new... Okay, first off, Attic Mouse with a 20 streak. Appreciate that. Hi, Mr. Streamer. I found a few new games today and wanted to tell you which ones I got Inscription, which I didn't get far in because it was really hard. Actually sick. Then I got Dead Cells, which was also pretty cool. I can't say anything about Dead Cells, but I've heard pretty much everybody in my chat and in the Discord who has talked about Dead Cells has, like, glazed it endlessly and has said it's really good. So I'm assuming they are correct, Mundo. Inscription is awesome. I love Inscription so much. Shock stream with sour gummy worms at 12:30 a.m. is a vibe. It's really good. Yeah. My last jokers for Gold Stake are so buns. Let me hear them. Dead Cells was fun but hard. I gotta give it a try. Streamer, do you have Tabletop Simulator? I do. I use it to play Magic quite a bit. Not quite a bit, but I've been using it more and more. That's a crazy bug. That is a wild bug, I will say. Crimson Heart disabled the streak. True! +2 for Crimson Heart. That's awesome. Do you have Chair Fucking Simulator? No. No, I don't. I would hope that nobody has that in their Steam library. Somebody said shock stream with sour gummy worms is a vibe. Yo, I was like... I went to the store with my girlfriend earlier because she wanted a snack. I was this close to buying Starburst minis. I'm not gonna lie. Chat, I know it sounds stupid if you've never had them, but I gotta be honest, Starburst minis slap. Excuse me, okay? They're pretty cheap in terms of just, like, you know, candy. And they're, like, pretty banging. If you've never had Starburst minis, just trust me on this one. If you like Starburst, buy a bag of Starburst minis. It'll be life-changing. So why didn't you buy them? Like, you gotta be able to afford them with the Saudi sugar daddy oil money. I mean, yeah, but, like, I don't want to... I'm bad at spending money. Which is a good thing. So I've been told. Starburst in general slap. That is also very true. Also planning on getting the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, plus probably the bundles and Overkill whenever there's sales. Interessante. I do need to play Isaac. I've never played Isaac in my entire life, and everybody who's in, like, the roguelite community just glazes the hell out of it. I haven't even interacted with it. The most that I've ever interacted with Isaac is I stayed over at a buddy's house one night, and in the morning, when we all woke up, he was playing it on his Xbox, or, like, on his PlayStation or something. He just played a full run, and I had... It was, like... It was, like, literally, like, probably what people think when they watch Balatro if they've never played it, because I had no clue what was happening the entire time. It was pretty sick. Thought about going back to Binding of Isaac, didn't play the later DLCs. I do want to play it at some point. Troubadour, Devious Joker, and Marble Joker, and Midas Mask. I'm just not good at using them. Midas Mask, you should definitely take early game as an Eternal. Just trust me on that. Just trust me on it. Take it early game as an Eternal if it shows up, or even just take it early game and hang on to it. Midas Mask is really good. If you get it super early, you can just hang on to it, and it creates a bunch of gold early on, and that snowballs quite a bit. The other Jokers, yeah, those suck. You're just gonna have to get, like, a winning run and then just, like, staple them onto your build in the late game. So good luck with that. Those guys are all really bad, so that's unfortunate. You'll get it, though. You're really close, man. That's kick-ass. Chat, for those who didn't see in the Discord, I'm not gonna share my screen because, quite frankly, it's too much work, but also Windows likes to dox me whenever I do that. But I hit 1,000 hours while recording for the YouTube channel earlier today. I hit 1,000 hours on Steam, not including other, like, consoles and shit. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I can't lie. Holy jobless unk. Okay, Unknown, you can't say shit, bro. You cannot say shit. No shade, because you're awesome. But you are you're literally in Balatro streams 24/7, buddy. You cannot say shit. Attic Mouse can definitely say stuff because I only see them in my stream and I don't know their background. You literally a damn near live in Balatro streams, all right? So you cannot give me grief over that. BMP player calling people jobless is crazy. YouTube chat's backing me up, bro. Literally what I'm saying. Anyway. The creator of Isaac is releasing his big new project next month called Mugenics. It looks really good. I go on Insta. This is not like a good sample size whatsoever because I go on Instagram probably like once every 2 weeks, if that. But every time that I have gone on Instagram since like November of last year, I see a Mugenics ad. And I don't think I've ever interacted with the game, but I just know the name because I see ads for it everywhere. Excuse me. All right, anyway. Yeah, we're on a 1-game win streak. Apparently, the game just bugged my win streak, so we'll see if that actually ends up mattering. But we beat Black Deck last night. I'm thinking we just do the Doc Spectre challenge. If we win streak with that, then we can see how far we get with it. If we die to Plasma Deck, then we can just go Yellow Deck, or we can go Random Deck, or what have you. So we're going to queue up Plasma Deck Gold Stake. I'm going to run that funky prediction. And we'll see how far we can get with this. High Focus Slop, crazy. Tuning in from work today. Well, I hope work is going well for you, man. Chat, I'm out of shillings. There's no shot. That's crazy. That's a recession indicator. We're cooked. You shouldn't have said anything. Everybody's going to panic sell. The economy's going to crash. What's the challenge? Doc Spectre challenges Gold Stake win on every deck back to back. So 15 in a row, one with each deck. Damn, Unknown really got Schmeck there. Insane. You see the markets today? Crazy stuff happening. I don't even bother to check anymore. I literally don't even bother to check anymore, bro. Ever since Jerome Powell literally came out and was like, yeah, they're holding me hostage because I'm not. I mean, he didn't flat out say it, but he made that YouTube video that was essentially boiling down to, yeah, they're holding me hostage because I didn't lower interest rates. Ever since that happened, I just could not give a flying fuck about looking at the economy. It's gonna be. I'm just gonna be sad no matter what after that. I can just guarantee you, dude. I moved my stuff to bonds after that. Bond yields went through the roof. Excuse me. All right. Prediction is over. I'm pretty sure it's in my favor. You guys actually believe in me with this plasma deck shit, which I appreciate. But that is a risky venture, I will say that. Since I am, I will say, historically really bad. I followed the advice of Daniel Brockman and moved my money to silver for real. Hey, attaboy. 11 of diamonds. Let's just go diamonds. It's a bit of a risky venture, but we always get paid. Will with the 5 stream. Appreciate that. 3 clams. Saturn card is considerable. Overstock, I think, is only good. Shop 1 if we get an investment tag or just like a really good econ joker. Like if we get rebate next shop, I would definitely consider it. Or like faceless, but outside of that, probably overstock is not happening this early. I think we go next. Just try and stockpile some cash. Surely shortcut and buffoon, right? I take the doc's advice on plasma deck with not buying buffoon packs in ante 1. I moved all my money to Funko. Ah, yes. The only true stable asset. Pillar probably just means I'm winning in 2 hands instead of 1, but that should be fine. Or I can just top deck the flush. That's very cool as well. Overstock is not worth. I mean, it's really nice on the plasma deck, but putting yourself that far behind with Econ, you could probably get away with it, but I don't like it because I am a pussy. To put it bluntly, I go for the conservative plays with stuff like that. Overstock's obviously a really good voucher, and it's really good on plasma as well, where you need like niche, where the nicher synergies are like usually the better ones, aka retriggers is what I'm alluding to. But we would have been at $5 after buying Overstock, so in this shop we would have been at $5 from the blind. We won in 1 hand, and we would have gotten 2 interest, so we would have been at 15 instead of 26, and then it just kind of can snowball from there. I don't know. You probably would have been fine, but I don't love it. What was I going to Google? I was going to Google the Matador wiki page because I don't know if this is compatible with Flint. It's Eternal. I don't know why I'm even looking it up. That I wouldn't take it if it was. Chad is yummy. Yeah, Chad we're definitely taking here. Getting Flint out of the way here feels pretty good. Yeah, that's also very nice. I really want this Buffoon pack. I don't know if that's like a risky venture. We do get an investment tag. Could honestly take that on Plasma deck if we really need to. This is so buns. Oh my god, DNA! Shock's favorite viewer who did the Balatro raid circle is here. Welcome in, King. Also, I don't remember if I said good morning to P-Shooter, but good morning, P-Shooter. All right, let's take the Chad. Let's go next. I will be selling this for the extra interest payout. Let's go Full House. Showman for extra Chads. That's the Chad play. Hello. Couple problems. It's molt on the plasma deck when I don't have photo yet, and it's perishable. This is still money positive, so I still probably pick it up here, but this is like really awkward. I would have much rathered this be not polychrome, because now this is just costing me more money. It's still always money positive, so I should just take it and shut my mouth, but it is a little bit frustrating. Temperance value or something? Yeah, that's also true. Why are so many people saying Showman for 2 Chads, bro? Okay, we'll take you. I don't think I need Celestial Pack just yet, so we'll go next. I think I'll dodge the investment tag. Probably we could have taken that, but I'm gonna be honest, I just clicked the blind button before, like, actually remembering that it was there. I think that we probably don't get punished for that. If it was foil, it would be pretty mega. Yeah, foil would be sick. I would gladly pay the foil tax, so to speak, but polychrome is just kind of not it. Showman for 3 Chads. Hell yeah. See, now we're thinking big. Now we're not just thinking, we're thunking. Saturn level dividends going crazy. I hate you being eternal, but like I probably just take you. I don't like that guy being eternal at all, but like pretty much any plasma build can afford 1 shitter eternal, and this is like not a shitter eternal, even if it's like, even if we only get this to plus 100 chips, that's still like pretty useful. I think we just always take him. Do we take the standard pack? Pants next shop, though. I would not care on plasma. I'm just going to keep it a stack. I will throw games before I molt max on plasma, with the exception of photo. Watching Shock on train Wi-Fi. My condolences. We take you. Do we take the standard? I don't think we get punished for doing so. What are we looking for? Early blue seal or gold seal for the stickerless Chad. Anything else is just kind of mid. Poly Ancient Joker next shop, I would shit myself. Yeah, glass is just not it. Let's go Flint's just gonna like chew me up and spit me out here, bro. I think I already lost. I think Flint is literally just insurmountable here with my Joker lineup. Yeah, I'm kind of a fuckwit, dude. I need like 4 oak, and even that's not going to be enough. Yeah, I should have just like rolled down more or something. No, I just always die to Flint here. I don't really know why I hit go next. Two pair might win. I really doubt it. 2 pair is going to be less than 3 oak. We don't have like planet levels. Two of clubs. Yeah, that's not meaningful. I need something big here. The game gave me a pair. We are decidedly dead. I'm going to run Plasma Deck back. I might just do a full... I'm going to keep it a stack. It's going to tank the stream win-loss. I might just do a full stream of Plasma tonight. Because I need Plasma Deck practice. I think Plasma is, like, by and large, my consistently... Whether or not I'm locked in. Because, like, right now, one of my worst decks on the Twitch profile is Red Deck. But whenever I, like, play Red Deck off-stream, I shit on it. So I think that's just a fact. I think that's just the introduction of the, like, yapping equals throwing games variable. But I think across, like, all of my performance, I think Plasma is, like, a really bad deck for me. So I might just play a bunch of games of Plasma in the hopes that I, like, kind of gain some footing on piloting it. I feel like my early game with Plasma is... I mean, my early game is already, like, the worst part of my play, but my early game with Plasma is just so dog shit. Because there's so many branching paths that you have to be aware of. All right. Doubters paid out. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I mean, like, again, it's just gonna tank the stream win-loss, but that's okay. I need to gather some information. I say this all the time. The best streaking decks have very strong starts. Plasma lets you win Jokerless up to mid-ante 2, so it must be the best deck. Yeah, exactly. Gold Stake Plasma sucks, in my opinion. I think Gold Stake Plasma is the second hardest deck on Gold Stake. This is a Twilight Imperium 4th edition pivot. Appreciate the biddy, Luca. Yeah, I'm just going to run Plasma deck games, bro. Maybe not all stream, but I'm going to run a bunch. We're doing gold stakes the whole stream. We're not rotating to like Hollow Knight or anything like that. So we'll do some Plasma games. Don't worry, the stream win-loss is tanked anyways. Fuck you, but true. I hate you and you're a chud for pointing that out, but +2. Remember when people genuinely ranked this stupid deck S tier? Well, I mean, Plasma Deck is, like, impossible to rank. Because if you're cool with resetting, then it kind of is S rank. Because then you just reset for, like, any win condition. And it's, like, it just plays itself. But if you're, like, streaking, if you're not doing resets and you're just, like, playing games as opposed to getting photo chat every time. I mean, you can say that about any deck, but it's, like, especially... It's especially true with Plasma, right? Like, any retrigger build just, like, shits on Plasma. The game literally plays itself with any retrigger build on Plasma. But, like, and, like, especially so because of the strong early game. But, like, streaking, there's just so many branching paths that, like, streaking with it is just ass, bro. Plasma is S rank until purple stake. Yeah, unironically kind of the case, man. Very sad Super Scran is gone, but now I can watch you play for an hour and a half instead of yapping for the first hour. Hey, true. Plasma is so fun when you have a blue seal since you can use the high base molt to pull off emergency molt pivots. I suppose. I believe in you now on Twitch. Welcome in, P-Shooter. I'm also just really bad. I will say, I don't know when it's optimal to molt pivot on Plasma, disregarding retriggers. Obviously, if you get, like, photo Chad, then it's just, like, you molt pivot on Plasma, and that's just, like, free. But, like, outside of... Like, I don't know when I'm supposed to do a driver's license run on Plasma. And I feel like I'm not supposed to literally ever. It feels so unintuitive. If you can get 2 X-Molt somehow and a scaling Molt, it's over. Is that the caveat? Get a bunch more ×3 Jokers. 1 chip Joker to carry for 3 or 4 antes. Violet Vessel is just always bad, bro. Yeah, but it's especially bad on Plasma. Plasma is a very, like, grindy deck if you don't get retriggers. If you don't get retriggers, you are always beating blinds using 4 hands, and you're beating them with, like, 40k points of, like, overhead. If you get Vessel, it is so unbelievable. Like, I have probably won more runs on Plasma deck into Vessel by selling a Luchador or by having a Mr. Bones than I have actually, like, beaten Vessel. Unironically, I would guarantee, I would put money on the on that fact. Anyway, prediction's over. Let's go Plasma. Okay. Also, did that, like, finally reset my win streak? Okay, my win streak is no longer bugged. Crisis averted. We go 2-pair here every time. Do I have anything on top that is useful? 9 of spades. I do not have one of those. We go, I'm still going to go 2-pair. Surely Supernova is relevant. Skip for rare, trust, it's Stuntman. Chatting, missed Gamba as well. Tragic. There's a card sharp. There's a bunch of packs. I'm still skipping those. I'm going off the Doc Spectre logic for Plasma deck, which is that you always skip early Buffoon packs. I'll take, like, Econ Jokers if they're in the shop, but I always skip Buffoon packs. Why does Card Sharp show up this fucking deck? Yeah, and also notice it's, like, 1 out of, like, maybe 3 times in the past month that we have seen a non-perishable Sharp, and it's on Plasma deck. Just like to point that out for everybody at home watching. I hate this stupid-ass fucking chud boss. Quit eating my spades, you loser! I'm dead to this boss. Nine of spades. You fuck! Okay, we can still draw it. Nope. I'm rug pulling prediction. I don't care. I'm counting it towards the win-loss, but I'm rug pulling prediction. If you don't like it, fuck you. It's my stream. I wouldn't be able to play Balatro for the rest of the night if this happened to me. Okay. I will say, I don't really care about stuff like this happening. I am rug pulling the prediction. I don't care. Bro, the one time that we had... There was that one time when we were streaking black deck. Or not streaking black deck, but we were, like, played black deck. And I had just lost a game, so I was already, like, so pissed. And then we got the unthinkable line where we did everything optimally in ante 1 and missed the flush draw with all hands and discards. With all hands and discards, we missed the flush draw, died ante 1 small blind. I was fuming. Streamer, why didn't you play the flush? You weren't being optimal. Don't even. All right, I'm rug pulling prediction. I don't care. New prediction's up. Certified Hook Classic. True. Best stream this year? True. Unironically, I think any deck would have lost to the hook in this case. I doubt it, because literally any deck that isn't checkered, you take a Buffoon pack. And even if you're on checkered, you literally just you take the card sharp, so we never lose unless we're on Plasma here. I'm putting 50 in, shock, lock the fuck in. Notice how the doubter told me to lock in. I get mad when the hook gets me. Got a bean and 1 blue seal. We know it's not going to be in the hand. True. Also, checkered hits draws easy as fuck. Yeah. Let's go tilt staking. True. I'm tilt queuing the whole night. Usually when I tilt, I just pivot to a different game. I'll say it. I'm tilt queuing the whole night. I don't care. Mobile sucks. Have to refresh to see every prediction. That's actually poopy stink. That sucks. I bet Shock wins every other run he ever plays of this game forever after this. For real. For real. Okay, gamble actually makes sense now. People are voting on me losing Plasma Deck. This is intuitive, by the way. Shock wins the next 20 games. Easy. You're funny. Great Zano stream. Actually, so incredibly accurate. Actually, so incredibly accurate. Huge Zano stream right here. That was the funniest part of the entire Doc Spectre challenge, was just tuning into Zano streams, watching him tilt queue Gold Stake Plasma Deck for like 3 hours straight and just freak out. That was more fun than running the entire challenge. That was hilarious. So, like, obviously Scary Face is a cracked win condition on Plasma Deck. I don't know if I'm allowed to take this as a rental. To be fair, I don't blame Zano for tilting on this shit. All the gambles are 50-50 now. We used to be a proper stream. Actually true, man. Actually true. All these stacked anti-1 buffoon packs being skipped hurts. Bro, it's the Plasma Deck way. You just econ max, man. I don't know what to tell you. 2-pair maxing is the way. I 100% agree. Also, somebody said hand voucher. If we take hand voucher, we're not taking Scary Face. I think Scary Face right now is more enticing to me than hand voucher. But I think this early, neither of them is really that enticing to me. Streamer, what if foil Ancient and Buffoon? Then I don't take it, and I don't know. Streamer, Arc Raiders stream when? Would y'all actually, like, be interested in that? I want to play Arc Raiders, but I have been avoiding playing it on stream just because I feel like that's not on brand for me whatsoever, and so I feel like it would perform, like, comically. Like, obviously I lose viewers when I go to, like, Hollow Knight and shit like that, but I feel like Arc Raiders would perform, like, comically badly for me. High card run? Surely not. Today was basically cursed from the get-go when I learned that my town doesn't put up signs when they paint curbs by turning my shoe permanently red. That's hilarious. You can arc my raider. That's crazy. I would grab her, but Doc would not, I think. I don't grab her here either. I really want it, but I don't grab her here. I think any anti-1 voucher without an econ joker that is not named clearance sale on Plasma Deck is, like, kind of cringe. Bro is streaming to 50 viewers. Yeah, dude. It's bumping. I hear interest is a good mechanic. Yeah, I have heard that. Once again, we get a rental. That's huge. I guess we just do 2-pair. Into this guy. Actually, I have a straight, so we just go straight into, like, 1 2-pair. Excuse me. I don't think I take, like, any voucher unless I'm on yellow or found great econ in first shop and anti-1. I take clearance sale, perhaps foolishly, but I take it just because a lot of the time it is great econ. I don't want either of these. Shock, for the love of God, take planets. Bro, you guys don't understand, okay? As soon as I rip Celestial packs, they give me everything that I don't want. We'll take you. No comment. If the planets are straight, you make straights. If they're full house, you make full house. Okay, well, that's where you're wrong, because I would not be caught dead making a full house ever. All right, let's get that straight, buddy. I do not make full houses in this game. I die, okay? I do need something, though. Full house is my favorite hand to play. You're a psychopath, I'm sorry. It has to be said. That's lucky. Take that for the foils. I've rolled like every Molt Joker in the game. That's fucking crazy. Jimbo OP, true. Was that 3 or 4 Jimbos just then? I thought it was only 2. If the debate is between 3 or 4, I think it's got to be 3. How are you this dog water at Plasma? It's baffling. What do you mean? Not to flame you on main, but what the fuck? This is not... How would you have played this differently? That's fine. Let's get money. Okay, we do one of these. I need gold cards more than I need faceless value. I don't give a fuck about that right now. Gold cards are sexy. This is why you're probably supposed to take the Eternal Rental Blue. Yeah, but like, ew. That's yucky and shit. I don't like that. Gross. Stinky. Luca would have just opened Buffoon Ante-1 and found Foil Ancient, obviously, streamer. Oh, yeah, true. Ew, but you don't die early? Well, I'm not dead yet, am I? You take the 2 Venus cards the game has handed you on a silver platter? Yeah, and then I misplay. I don't draw the Venus. I don't draw the 3 oak, and then I die. Buddy, you're not factoring in the Focus Shock luck factor into this, all right? I don't know what to tell you, man. You're not factoring it in, though, and it is evident. Okay, let me do one of these. That is all of the gold. But I thought streamer luck solves all issues. And that's what the Raffle chatters want you to think. The Focus Shock cognitive bias factor. That's a fire name. Hieroglyph, I feel like, is a not take on Plasma. Let's do one of these. And then the rest of these blow ass. Another trance here, and I would have soiled myself, but that's okay. Make a shit ton of clubs. Trib would be great if you show up right about now for real. True. Wraith and Hex again? Yeah. Reroll? Bro, why? We don't need to reroll this shit. What do you mean? Never mind. You're the GOAT. I love you. You're in charge, pal. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Beaky with the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Mod that guy. If you lose, you suck. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. Don't have a pair. What's in my misprint? Because I want to greed gold. 4 of clubs. That doesn't matter. Jack of clubs. It's that easy. This is not going to win now, and I'm just going to shoot myself in the chest on stream. Never mind, we're chilling. And I have managed to warp Plasma Deck into pair gaming. Smash like. I've said this a multitude... Okay, on a real note, I've said this a multitude of times in YouTube videos, particularly. The way I run bull runs is I take packs because packs are usually still value positive even though you're losing chips on the bull. So I still take like every pack that I can get my grubby little paws on. I just don't take rerolls. Unless I like absolutely have to. And that philosophy has served me, dare I say, pretty damn well in the past. So I think I will be continuing to do it here. Do I take Temperance or Fool? I think I take Fool just to get more gold card density, right? You make me so mad. What do you mean? I'm doing everything right, bro. I don't know why you're getting so mad. All the gold stakers that I watch say that pair gaming is the best. I'm just doing the tried and true, man. No need to get so short with me. Celestials kind of suck with bull, though. That is a fair take for certain. It's meta for a reason, right? Exactly, exactly. 6 clams. Take Magician card. I have a blue seal. Are standard packs even worth it at this point? I guess, like, purple seals could be cool. And that's literally it. We could go Wheel to gamble Foil. We could go Judgment to gamble... I don't know. Blueprint at this point. Wear Paradolia, TBH? You're so right. I would have shat a brick onto my desk if that came true. I think I just don't want this standard pack. Luca is 4% silly. That tracks. Bro said close enough. I don't see the resemblance between Superposition and Paradolia, but like you said, it's close enough, so I gotta, you know, I gotta oblige, I guess. Snails with a 69% furry. That's kind of wild. No, I didn't think that would win. Fuck. It's okay. Bang. Scary Face is perishable, so that's yucky. I will take reroll surplus just in case I need to reroll. Probably I'm not going to be using that too much. Immolate on 1 gold card. Gee, let me think. I'm going to take this. It always has what I want. Chat, smash like. Disregard the fact that no the fuck it didn't. Is this a 2-pair pivot? If I'm trying to win the game, it's probably a 2-pair pivot. However, we're going for the high card so I can greed max. Preparing the deck for erosion pivot. True. Oh, I sold the erosion. Fuck. Okay, now celestial packs are very worth. 8 ball! The best joker in the game. Make more luckies. Just make literally everything in my entire deck print money for me. Thank you, 8 ball. Very cool. I guess I'm 2-pair pivoting. What the fuck is that? Plasma is so buns with pairs. Yeah, realistically, I probably do need to 2-pair pivot. It makes it immensely harder to keep gold in my hand, but... Dude, I don't, like, unironically, I feel like pairs might be the gambit just for that. Because if I'm keeping gold in my hand and I'm scaling pair levels, like, I know pair levels scale like shit, but if I'm keeping more gold in my hand, then does that actually matter? Like, I know I've been trolling, like, this entire run, but, like, unironically, that's my line of thinking right now. I feel like pairs are just better here so that I can greed more gold. Is that not the case? Lore accurate 8 ball? Yeah, maybe. High card on Jod. Maybe we just go high card for more greed. I mean, I wouldn't even be opposed to that. 2-pair pivot into telescope. Oh, yeah, true. It wouldn't be that infeasible. Hope for a ticket. Yeah, ticket would be sexy. It is just straight up high card. Dude, I feel like if I'm high carding, though, it's just pair at that point. Unless I get a mime, isn't high card just always better? Because if we're scaling Squimbo, then it doesn't matter because we're shipping the same amount of cards anyway. And if I'm not scaling Squimbo, then it's the difference between... Oh, wait, no. Gold is still better because it's 5 chips for a planet card, but it's 6 chips for $3 of gold. Yeah, I guess it is just high card, man. All right, so we'll make that pivot then. We'll shove that into our telescope. Just find a mime then, right? What's the issues? Actually true and based. Long-term scaling with 2 pair is so much more beneficial. I think if this is a scenario where we are bullless, I fully agree with you, but I think with the bull it is unironically either pair or high card. Like trolling aside, I think holding more gold is more beneficial than just planet levels. License will show. Maybe. It's 2 pair the moment we get ticket, though. I mean, like... Yeah, probably. I would not be opposed. Do I make gold here or do I temperance? Probably I just temperance. Let's go star card to tarot block future packs. Let's go Tempe. Go next.
Buy shares in McDonald's, everyone. They are bringing back the Big Mac and the Quarter Pounder with cheese. The stock is going to go to the moon.
Did they not already have the Quarter Pounder with cheese and the Big Mac? Hey? All right, we be high card in our shit. How many gold cards do I still have? I think one more Squimbo hand is worth. We have it. We might as well scale. I can't fit all of this gold into my hand. All right, now next hand wins, so I think I just do this. No, the Big Mac just got invented, obviously, streamer. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I would shit bricks if we found a mime in the shop, by the way. Obelisk is really funny, but we're just never taking that. This is a full chips maxing angle. This morning I went to McDonald's and they didn't have Big Mac. It was some woke BS called breakfast menu. Those damn liberals. I mean, my deck is thin, sure. Also, what the fuck do we do if Ox shows up? Shh, 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 shh. If you don't invoke it, it doesn't appear. If you don't invoke it, it doesn't appear. Surely we get, I want this. This is more tarot positive than the other thing. Surely if we just pretend that it's not real, it actually isn't. Definitely how that works, by the way. Don't fact check me. Shock, bro, ain't no way. What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't do nothing. That's what I meant, chatter. They're bringing back the quarter pounder with cheese this afternoon. +2. I'm not selling the rental Jimbo. He's based. He's stupid to keep at this point, but he's funny. And he carried the beginning of the run. The rental Jimbo is staying purely because this is a stupid run, but he allowed it to happen. And I think that's fair. Okay, maybe he's leaving now. Actually, I feel like the Midas just leaves now. I have a foil face card. Oh, director's cut. GG. All right, we're going to sell you. Let me take this. I don't care, but, like, that's fine. I'll take this to planet block in case, or to tarot block in case. Oh, wait, fuck. I have hallucination. I'm dumb as shit. It's fine. I meant to do that, actually. I'm going to put that in my Fool just because it's funny. It's definitely better to just sell there, but I don't care. I'm taking director's cut immediately, though. Hello, Abolage. Welcome in. Streamer tries to get better at plasma, keeps rental Jimbo. Yeah, I'm doing it, bro. The rental Jimbo is allowing me to get better at plasma. What are you talking about? Literal tarot block? I mean, +2. No lucky card proc. I'm sad. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. What's the point in living? No super Scrandle, no lucky proc. Abolage with the 3 streams. Next hand wins, so I just do this. Nice. I haven't eaten at McDonald's since they killed the 2 for $3.99 and ratted on Luigi in the same damn month. That is a wild chat. But also kind of based. Let's go in here first and foremost. Magician card sick. We'll sell that star so that I'm not blocking. Hallucination. Let's take a 3 oak level into a Pluto. Misprint tech right there. I'm not paying a premium for misprint tech. What do you think? I'm running a charity here? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Let's go Magician. Let's pop that funky wheel. Let's get money. The misprint is foil, better than Sly for real? Marginally. It's not worth my money right now. It's 1 a.m. Should I sleep? No, you're watching the stream, bro. Sleep's not allowed here. I'm getting money triggers. It's that easy. It's literally that easy. It's so free. How dare a coal miner go to sleep? Based. I am so unfathomably rich right now. This is huge. $10 dineros. Take the Hungman, whiff the Haloo. Take this, take this. You need to bear in mind? No. Who's gonna make me? No, Psychic. I'm not rerolling because rerolling could just fuck me. But Psychic, it does make me cry here, I will say. Barren Mind goes crazy. True. I'm spending so much fucking gold here. Young man, if you don't get rid of that Jimbo, you're grounded. You're not my real dad! That just got very real. I apologize for everybody in chat. Show me hieroglyph. That's even better. The mouth, it's so free. Streamer has a dad? Wait, my bad, he isn't a BMP player. Crazy chat, but +2. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, let me use this fucking thing, or otherwise I'm just not going to be able to, and then let me do this. Bang, bang. Money proc! Okay. I'm gonna discard here because this just wins. Money proc! Shock, watch out for a boss. I would keep a death card in case you don't draw your hand immediately. Wait, true. I just got 3 ads, then it put a banner ad at the bottom saying tired of the ads. The ads asking you if you're tired of the ads are like the funniest development of all time. I'm going to sell you because I would not mind seeing you again. Empress card. I'm going to take 1 reroll here. Oh my god, the best joke on Plasma of all time. Anyway. Spotify. Ah, true. The Devil's definitely a better play, but I'm gambling on the Emperor. High key worth. Do I do it again? The answer is a resounding fuck no. Also, I might be dead here. I haven't been keeping track. Funny thing about this. Nope, never mind. We're chilling. No money. Big sad. Wilted rose emoji. Let's go. Adam Malika with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope your stream went well, man. Where'd we get Abstract? Why do we still have Sly? It was from a Judgment. Because we had a free slot. The Halu was perishable. Howdy, howdy. Welcome in, everybody. I'm assuming you were bala-lying. I hope that went well. Let's take these. Like, Gold Seal is cool, but I don't really care about it right now. I think I'd rather just, like... Surely this matters for Temperance. What a stupid fucking run. What a dumb chud loser-ass run. Oh my god. That's awesome. Wait, that queen? This is sick. Balala, not too bad. Didn't get my dang Naninf, though. Oh, that's tragic, man. You'll get her next time, for sure. I'm old enough to remember when BMP was the only multilingual plane before the seahorse entered the collective unconscious as a mass psychogenic hallucination in the imaginary part of the astral plane. No comment. No comment. 180 chips queen. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Adam Alico with the follow. Appreciate it. We will be seeing We'll be seeing Bell anti-8 for the free win. Well, we're still not scoring nearly enough for anti-8, which is, like, quite tragic right now, I will say. Like, when I say not nearly enough, I mean, like, not even relatively close. So that is an issue. But maybe we'll be fine. Streamer, make sure you're going to actually draw your high card. That is true. We could 4-oak pivot. Could we? Is that even better than high card right now? With planet levels, I think the answer is no, right? Clearance sale, Verdant Leaf. I mean, in fairness, Verdant Leaf matters, like, literally not at all. It matters for these foil cards. Exactly. And that's it. Let's go in here. Another Pluto card. I followed because you apparently yap a lot. Win. I got you. Take the clearance sale. Don't know why I didn't do that first. Take Buffoon Pack for the foil blueprint. That would have been so funny. Taking you over Sly. Take one reroll here. Photo doesn't matter. Go next. Sell Seance anyways. We don't care. Yeah, spoken like a true loser chud who doesn't get the power of Seance, man. We're getting that straight flush, all right? Trust. We're unironically not that far off. You need your chips value for you to win the final boss. You need your chips value to be around 1,000, which sounds kind of crazy, but like when you have bull, it's completely feasible. We're at like 800 right now. This is like super not infeasible at all. We don't have seed money, so I don't actually think To the Moon is better than Jimbo here. Jimbo's plus 50 chips per hand. He's subtracting $3, which is 6 chips. To the Moon is plus 0 chips, but it gives us 20 chips worth of money. Yeah, I think To the Moon is just like not worth it here. Sell the bull. Got a raid and run. You know that thing where it's recommended that you get at least 2 hours of sleep before work? I'll catch you next time. Yeah, absolutely, man. No, absolutely no worries whatsoever. Appreciate the raid. Many thanks. Sell bull, roll into an X-Molt retrigger build. Actually cooking with that. We got the cert. All right, now we just get the red seal face card and we go photo Chad, right? I've heard that's a good build. Jimbo Loki robbed us of like $60 in total. Oh my blazes. Yeah, and we're still gonna clown this boss, bro. Y'all don't understand. Jimbo be putting in work, all right? We already have the red seal face card. Yeah, but like we need more. If only streamer found Baron Mime. True. What a throw. All right, how much is this particular card getting me? Because I don't have to like keep gold in my hand, so I can cycle pretty aggressively. That's, I mean, that's winning me the blind. I think we're just dubbing here, so to speak. 9 clams. Pivot! Pivot! I'm not taking this. What could this be that I give a single shit about? Trib's ass, Rick's ass, Kanio's ass, Perkeo's ass, because I have nothing to copy unless I come across exactly like a hermit in the shot. No, then it wouldn't even be worth it. Perkeo's not worth it. Shiko doesn't matter. This is literally worthless. Sell Jimbo, or I guess $7. You don't have to sell the Joker you're selling for Shiko. Well, I'm just selling the Seance because, like, who cares? I want to keep him, but like, it's stupid. Sell bull for it, bro. Take Jolden ticket? No. I'm fooling for a Pluto level, man. I'm sorry. I want to take the soul, but it's just horrid there. Droll out for soul, sell soul for madness. Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking. Now you're high key cooking. All right, we do this. Bang, verdant leafs free. We sell the seance. Hard mull for the foil and or what's it called? Fucking bonus cards. It's a plan. Focus 2 would have taken the soul. Who's Focus 2? Negative Shiko? It doesn't matter. I still have to sell something. Negative Shiko is a nothing burger, bro. It's still -1 slot. Hard mulling for this red steel queen, or for this red seal queen, even though I don't need it at this point. Well, at least I'm getting my blue seals. $250 exactsies all over the screen. Rug pull the believers this time? Nope. Focus 2 would have won 2 hours ago. I've been streaming for an hour and 22 minutes and change. Gotta love chip maxing. Dude, that's literally what I'm saying. It's the tried and true on Plasma. Now win one without bull. Listen, I don't do miracles, all right? Regardless of how much I look like Jesus, I don't do the impossible, okay? Relax. You don't deserve this win. I don't deserve these shillings. Your plasma runs sicken me. Believe in the bull. Believe in the bull. No, but literally, what would we have done against Vessel there? Like, it's absurd. Spend $10 into reroll voucher. Pray that it's not Crimson Heart, because if Crimson Heart debuffs our bull a singular time, we lose. But like a 1 in 4 to lose is a lot better than a 4 in 4 to lose, right? A W is a W. That's what I'm saying, Jeezy. That's what I'm saying. All right, we're gonna run it back. Because as fun as that was like, I mean, if you get bull on Plasma deck, it's like just an auto win. 2 X-Molts is enough with that planet level to easily clear the Violet Vessel. Interessante. 1 in 4 wheel odds or glass odds? Glass odds, because it's the actual 1 in 4. Chat, I've said this in streams before, and I was talking with my girlfriend about it earlier today because she was playing a run with it. Obviously, it doesn't work like this, memes aside. Obviously, it doesn't work like this. However, am I crazy to say that reserved parking's 1 in 2 chance is the least likely 1 in 2 chance to proc? Am I wild for saying that? Because it definitely is. Reserved parking is the wheel of fortune of the 1 in 2 chances, dude. Dare I say even worse than Bloodstone? I know I give Bloodstone shit, and I know everybody gets mad at Bloodstone in my chat. But, dude, reserved parking procs. If you have 7 face cards in hand and you spend 4 hands, you are maybe making like $6. It's actually crazy. Focus 2 makes reserved parking 3 in 2. 8-ball procs more than reserved parking. I unironically think that's kind of true. Like, again, I know it doesn't work like that. I know it's just my brain, like, making connections where there aren't any. But, like, I swear that reserved parking's 1 and 2 is the lowest chance to proc out of all the 1 and 2s. I can't prove it, but I know it's right. I know I'm not crazy. First deck that I saw when I first started playing EDH was a Prismatic Bridge, and now I want to build it. And I want to build it now today for old me. However, I want to build a non-NPC deck. Streamer, do you have any inspirations for me? When I think Bridge, Prismatic Bridge is the Wooburg commander that's like a 3-drop green, a 3-drop mono green on the front, right? I don't know why, but when I think Prismatic Bridge, I don't think it interacts with lands in any way, shape, or form. But when I think Prismatic Bridge, I think Maze's End. I think Guild Gates. So build a Guild Gates deck. Build a landfall deck with Prismatic Bridge. I know that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but that's what my brain relates, I guess. It's literally the easiest. It's literally only because it's the easiest to get online, so it's still 1 and 2, but it's 1 and 2 for 1,000 triggers instead of 8-ball, which is like 1 and 4 for 2 triggers. When you get Oops and Mime, it just goes crazy. Yeah, Oops and Mime is insane, but I mean, just give me Oops and business card at that point with Chad. Hey, Focus, I don't know if it's just me, but is your game volume like super low? Yeah, it's a bit on the low side. Chad, do you want me to turn up game volume? Is that like a problem for chatters? I've been noticing that in the YouTube videos. It is pretty low. Do y'all want me to crank it? Not crank it, but do y'all want me to turn that John up? Because I definitely can. Crank it all the way up. I'm not doing that. Can we listen to the game more than we... See, this is why I don't ask chat serious questions. We want you to crank it. Yeah, crank... Case in point. I will turn it up a little bit here. Okay. I think that should be good. Shock, please lock in. I have to work on my project, and if you keep playing like this with Rental Jimbo, I'll get distracted and rant again. Just because you said that, if there's a Rental Jimbo in this game, I'm throwing the entire game in the dumpster to take it. Unironically. Unironically. Luca, I love you. You're supportive of the channel, and you're a cool guy. If I find a Rental Jimbo, it is going in my slots, even if it nosedives the entire game. I don't care. If this was non-perishable, I would take it, but this being perishable is kind of stupid because I already win up until like Big Blind Ante 2 unassisted on average. So this being perishable is like, ooh, I get like 1 or 2 rounds out of it. Like, who cares? I think that's a big ol' skip for me. As a non-believer, I approve of this idea. You are no Focus 2, but we love you. Who is Focus 2? On EDH Rec, apparently there are more people who have built Lands Matter than good stuff for P-Bridge. Crazy. I'm just the GOAT, man. Apparently I just know my shit. Seed money is like the least worth it voucher to ever voucher here. I think it is not a Celestial Pack angle until... Never mind, it's Hook. I die here. I think it's not a Celestial Pack angle until Ante 2. I think I would just like to get up to interest cap before I start spending. We top deck to 3 Oak, by the way, so I never lose this. Focus 2 is who everyone aspires to be. Focus 2 is the better Focus. Bro. That makes me so sad, bro. I have another Ace of Diamonds. Boink. Focus 2 is like Evil Schmeckles, dog. He's relentless. Forgot that Evil Schmeckles is a recurring character. Okay, now I would definitely like something. Ante 2 seed money is probably something we can do. Fuck you. I mean, I guess we get it out of the way, but like, come on, man. I want the Riffraff so much more because there's so many common win cons on Plasma, but I feel like the Blue Joker is definitely what I should be going for here. Just to scale the wall, so to speak. Riffraff could be a blue. You sold me. Honestly, I'll take it for this early. I can ship this, and then I have to lock in and play, like, actual hands that don't score, like, poopy, stink, dick, cock, nuts, balls. 8 of diamonds on top, so we keep this 8. And then just cycle these. If there's a face card on top, I'll play just like a bummy high card and then get faceless value. Otherwise, I think I don't greed here. There's an ace on top. Well, I have the 3 oak anyway. No, I just always ship high card, right? I don't know if this wins, but like it, I feel like it should. Question mark? Nah, it might not actually. No, I'm just shipping this. Fuck it. I'm not greeting. This is too good of a start to fuck up. Case in point. How much does pair make? This is. Let me try and plasma deck in my head. This is 32 chips, 11 molt. That averages to 32 plus 11 is 43. Averaged is like 20 times 20. This is like 400 points. Yeah, we can do this. If my head calcs were wrong, actually, no, they weren't. You're stupid and you don't get it. We got it straight. It doesn't matter. Lord, give me strength. I'm not strong enough for this. This is unironically like a fine start. You have to be trolling. The muted music was tickling my ears to where I almost hear it, but not really, so my brain has to reconstruct it like pareidolia. That is actually like, I do like that about quieter streams, I will say. Odd Todd, GG. Sell you, go next. Odd Todd unironically, like an incredible Joker here. No, not textures. Fuck. It's on top. 4 clubs. Bang, bang. The issue is this probably wins. Oh, that gave me drunkard faceless. I'm greeting one more faceless hand, and then after that, I'm just gonna be a chill guy who low-key doesn't give a fuck. Never mind, I'm greeting more. You can't stop me. Never punished. We sell riffraff, right? Probably. Odd Todd, my absolute goat. I love Odd Todd. All right, we'll sell. I like selling riffraff here. I think this is a fine. We get clever and Odd Todd to clear blinds. We get faceless and drunkard so that I can find hands and get money. We'll sell you. Let's take Arcana pack in case there's money. Und sen, what do I take here? I guess just like glass, hang. I don't know. What's a card that I don't care about? Like a 4. 4 is kind of a lame ass chud card. Let's go glass here. And then I'm gonna take seed money, skip the planet pack for right meow. Yeah, I'm just gonna die to plasma all stream, he says. Well, in fairness, this is I mean, like, as much as I've been trolling about it all night, plasma deck is still like extraordinarily adjacent to black deck, where just because I have a good start does not at all mean that the game is solved. Like, this is still very much a losable run. I'm not greeting anymore. I'm just not gonna greed into bosses, man. Okay, with full Odd Todds, we're making 16 grand, so we're safe until ante 4. Why couldn't you? Oh, man, why couldn't you have been non-perishable, you fuck? That would have been so much fun, dude. Shortcut straight spam on plasma with the Saturn scaling. Dude, why can't you? Dude, the amount of times shortcut has pulled up and been perishable actually gets to him, man. This is so sad. I hate perishable as a mechanic. Perishable ruining the game once again. That's literally what I'm saying, bro. I hate perishable with a passion. Unironically, I think perishable. Okay, I was going to, in my fit of rage, insinuate that perishable is just as bad of game design as blue stake. It's not, but I really don't enjoy it at all. Perishable is the worst sticker. I've said it 1,000 times on stream. I hate that it doesn't have niche upside. Rentals, you buy them for $1. That's a niche upside, even though they suck the majority of the time because they siphon money. You buy them for $1. Niche upside. Eternals, they stick with you, but they can't be destroyed by destroy effects. Niche upside. Perishable, they cost the same amount of money. They debuff. Fuck you. No niche upside. Give them a niche upside or give me a different sticker, please. I hate perishables. Rant over. But, like, dude, it's so annoying to me. Black hole into Uranus is probably the play. 50% off would be cool, or get total sell value would be great. Either of those, man. Either of those. It's worse. Perishable is so much worse than Blue Stake, and I spam 5-card hands. That I hard disagree with that. Blue Stake is really bad game design, but Perishable is up there for me. I really do not enjoy Perishable as a mechanic. Is Orbital Tag worth? I'm going to say that's a resounding no when I have Seed Money, Faceless Joker, Drunkard. I think the sheer influx of value that we're going to get kind of just makes that not worth it ever. Big money. See, the unfortunate thing is this probably wins. Perishable removed for another purple stake scaling bonus for real, unironically would be fine with that. I know it's a stupid ass take, but unironically I would be fine with that. Get rid of perishables. I don't care if I need to score more. Get rid of perishables, bro. Down with the perishable sticker. Talisman is definitely the way to go. My deck is, as of yet, unfixed. So probably the best thing to put this on would be 5s, because they can be retriggered with hack. And that matters with the Todd. Other than that, there's like nothing in particular in this pack that I care about. So I guess we could put it on either an ace or a 7 because they're an odd spade. I like the ace better, even though they're both, like, equally bad. Okay, we took the bean there. The bean's rental, which kind of blows, but more hand size is going to mean better faceless odds, which is just really sexy. I can greed more consistently with it, which means, yes, it's siphoning money, but it's actually not because it's making it easier for me to make money. Which is, like, kind of cool and shit. Fun fact. Pog. I hate having to lock in. I'm ignoring chat right now. And I'm doing well, but it makes me mad. Remember to fix your deck. Keep the deck population from going out of control. +2. We need this voucher. Yeah, this voucher is very sexy. I will be taking. Faux show. Buffoon pack. Hack, I would high-key take here if it wasn't perishable over probably the Clever Joker, but it's perishable like everything in this stupid fucking chud game, so I guess I just take Money Tree and then take my Arcana pack and go next. Justice on another 4 because I hate 4s. Actually, I guess I should be strengthening those, huh? I'll go Justice. I think 8s are the worst rank in my deck right now. Now we need the bull back for reals. True. That's why reroll voucher is so good on Plasma, man, and Overstock, because Plasma deck is literally just find bull simulator. Did you find bull? GG. Did you not find bull? Well, now you have to use your brain, fuckwit. I'm going to spend money in the hopes of a Faceless Joker proc, which is actually completely meaningless because I'm spending $5 to make $5, but it made sense in my head. I guess if I churn for the gold seal, then I can end up being money positive. I think I just win. Fuck it. I'll glass this guy. Alternatively, find Shortcut Simulator. Yeah, pretty much. It's literally just find any of the chip WinCon things. Put up a short on YouTube and it got 1K views. I know it's not a lot for shorts, but still feels cool. I mean, if it's your first short on YouTube, like, unironically, 1,000 views for a first short is, like, something to be commended. Planet Merchant, stupid-ass voucher. None of these skips matter. I is really sad. Never an obelisk pivot here. Plasma deck is actually a win more deck. True. Unironically. It's my third. Guess I'm a chud. True. Just kidding. No, it's still good, though. Zetti's huge. Do I want Uranus card or do I want Hermit? Give me Hermit, because that gets me more Uranus cards since I have Money Tree. You know, anti-4 Money Tree with the money to back it up is kind of quasi. Does this win? I have not been paying attention. If this wins, I'm smashing my setup. Okay, we're chilling. Go for one of these. Bro, give me my face cards, man. It's okay. Actually, no, it's not. I really want my face cards. I'm doing this just in the hopes that I top deck one face card. All right, now I'm at Money Tree interest cap, which feels very sexy. Third is fine, but if it were your fourth, you would have been out of here. True. 22 bucks. Reserved would be fire if the sole purpose of this bean wasn't to make Faceless better. Let's take a reroll. Let's take Celestial Pack. No Uranus card. What's second best bet? Probably Mars. Justice to hang shit. Death to make better shit. Arcana Pack. Going a little bit in the red. That's fine. I think Hang 'em is probably best here, right? Hang... I don't care about... I do care about face cards. I have Faceless Joker. I guess I'm hanging a 10 and a 9. Those are kind of chud ranks. What else have I hung? I've hung a single 10 because of glass. Yeah, I need to, like, start fixing my deck, bro. Damn, this bean is so good, man. All right, let's do this. Let's do one of these just to bank points. I don't know if this wins. I have not been paying attention. I don't want to play it either. I'm just going to do this. Faceless value be damned. Bruh. Let's go like this. Mad interest cap, that's all I care about. Are we keeping twos just in case we... Well, I don't want to hang any of the hackable ranks. I mean, we would obviously be kind of cool here if we got re-triggers, but I don't want to hang any of the hackable ranks because then we can just strength shit, right? And that's especially intuitive with Todd. So I'm like trying to keep that stuff afloat. Magician could be cool with hack technology, maybe. $9 Temperance feels kind of like chud activity just because of the amount of money that I'm making per round. Goated. Unironically huge. Make more aces, I guess? No, because I don't want... I want to greed all these face cards while I still have Faceless Joker. When do I stop greeting? I guess when I have a lineup that wins. This decidedly does not win. All Magician more threes, I guess. What am I making more of? What's my most prominent rank? Aces. That's really awkward, but I could live with that. Maybe I do Strength Kings and we just pivot like 4 Oak. Ditch the Clever Joker. If I'm relying on Todd, then I really want to be playing like 5 Oak or Flush 5 or something. All right, let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. I know it's I, that's completely fine. Oh, we just win. Well, fuck me. Plasma deck actually feels like one of those Feast or Famine decks you see in EDH. You know what I'm talking about? Unironically, dude. It is so Feast or Famine, it's crazy. This Delayed Grat sucks ass. This ante's pretty free. We get Clearance Sale, which is pretty stellar. Maybe could justify just taking this for the foil. I guess so, because we have the free slot. Without Seed, I just got stuck in round 14. Makes me frustrated. Tragic. I'm sorry, man. Let's go both of these Celestial Packs. Dog shit. Wow, I don't like a single planet card in here. I guess Earth is like the best out of these. Hello, Aiden. Welcome in. Go with the Mars card. I think 4 Oak is a decent pivot. I would like to start moving in that direction if I could. Damn, I'm making so many points. Turns out foil is, like, good. That's weird. With how many planet cards we already have in 2 pairs, is it really worth pivoting out? I would say with the amount of money that we're bringing in, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're anti-5 and we have a level 6 2 pair. Our 4 Oak is already a higher chip level. Like, realistically, our planet level doesn't matter. We're getting hard carried by our jokers. Kind of a tragic turn of events. I'll dry my tears with my money. Why does everything good have to be perishable? I mean, I'm not molt pivoting at this point, but it still makes me mad. Is Andy worth? Andy's a money maxer, but it's a little awkward. If we're playing, like, 2 pair and shit like that, Andy kind of becomes burdensome. I think it's still probably worth, but it's a little weird. We'll test him out. If we don't like him, we can chuck him in the bin, so to speak. Is the foil worth it? I kind of want the money, but we're making enough money where maybe I just want the points. Yeah, we got to start 4 Oak pivoting. I'm going to keep that just because I think maybe full strength is better. Call me crazy, but is this not just like a full pivot? If I can death this like literally 2 times, this just wins the game because of like tarot card snowballing. Why does everything good have to be perishable? Shock, this is Balala. Can we keep the depression out of this? Kind of want to find a Chad or something. I mean, any retriggers right now are just so yummy. Blue seal is really good. Also a foil purple seal. Yeah, dare I say this is better. Do I still have 8s in the deck? I still have 8s that I can strength. I think we found our line. Foil purple seal. I don't really care about the steel there, but foil purple seal is kind of fucking crazy. Andy delayed grat is huge money. I'm more so thinking Andy faceless. I'm kind of just keeping the delayed grat here because we have chips coming off of it. Streamer skipped blue seal. Cancel him. Listen, I don't like it any more than you do, but I think it was the play there. Okay, I need to do this. This is a really awkward position. I want to fool for the strength, but I just might not be able to. I'm playing this incredibly riskily, but I want to make this 4 Oak pivot just because I think it is the definitive line here. There's a 6 on top. I have 1, 5, 3 aces and 2 2s. I think I do this. Also have a strength card in hand, worst comes to worst, which is probably what's going to happen. This is very awkward, but I'm trying not to die, so don't get too mad at me. I'm trying to greed and also not pass away. Priestess here. Dog shit. That's okay. 3 7s. 0 9s, but I can't cycle this without playing a full house. That's fine because of Odd Todd, so we just ship this. Money proc. Wishful thinking. That's okay. Three of clubs on top. 2 4s, 3 7s. Probably I just do this. We increased some rank densities. We made a little bit of money. I'm okay with that. I really need death cards. That foil purple seal is a win con for real. By the way, just a reminder that delayed grad is genuinely so worthless. It would have been no discards and -1 hand for plus $10 when you can get that in 2 discards using Faceless. Ooh. Is this a Sia delayed grat moment? The problem is I want to be discarding like 4 oaks to this right now, which is just like not possible with our current deck composition unless I literally throw the entire game and try and get one into my hand, which is not a good idea. Only if we could draw our 4 oak, which fun, nah, that's what I'm saying. Could be an excuse to pivot back into 2-pair. It's a little awkward, but figure 2-pair is way more... Like, if we sell the Mary... We would have to sell the Mary Andy so that we get our hand size back, but if we're at default 8 hand size, 2-pair is pretty consistent on the top deck, so then we can just discard 2 pairs, and if we discard 1 2-pair per round, that snowballs a decent bit. Mars cards are just, like, so much more scoring, but, like, if we can't... Like, Burnt Joker might be a variable outside of that, you know? Hello, gamer. Quick question. Have you had any issue with your mouse cursor not showing up when you load Balatro up? Typically, it is the only way that I have gotten that bug is if I have OBS running. If your game is being captured by any kind of software, for some reason it doesn't like that, and the game eats your cursor. But all I've had to do is fix that. To fix that is literally just close the game, go back in, and my cursor's back. But if you open the game and then open, like, OBS and start capping the game, sometimes it eats your cursor. 4 oak has 3 times as much molt. Well, it's also 50% more chips, which amounts to, like, a lot more scoring on Plasma. But if I'm not getting the 4 oak levels the same way that I would be getting with Burnt Joker, then, like, that doesn't matter, right, is what I'm getting at. It's kind of awkward here. I don't know what to go for, honestly. I don't know which is more consistent. Burnt Joker feels more consistent, but 4 oak feels like it scores a lot more. I guess with the amount of money we're taking in, we just go Burnt Joker, and then we can Burnt Joker 2 pairs and take, like, Mars cards from the shop. And maybe that's intuitive. That's probably the play, honestly. 4 oak gets us past Vessel, right. I don't know, man. I'm going to take both of these packs and tap a blue for a Ponder. The strength is meaningless here. I probably just go Emperor to gamble on, like, deck fixing cards, because everything else here is, like, kind of ass. Sun and High Priestess. Pop this. Dog shit. I want this so badly. I genuinely don't know if this is worth it. It's my boss as well. Boss's window, that shouldn't matter. The other thing is if I get rid of Mary Andy, that kind of does lock us into 2-pair, because then without the discards, maybe I can't as reliably hit 4 oaks. But, I mean, we have, like, deck fixing out the ass, so I feel like maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know, it's so weird. Where's the Doc hotline when we need it? True. 4 oak, much better scaling. Yeah, but 2-pair is, like, consistent, though. I feel like 4 of a kind wins the boss, but 2-pair wins the game. Yeah, but 2-pair does, like, fuck us over for Vessel. Like, 2-pair does not win against Vessel unless we get an obscene amount of planet cards, which, with no blue seals in the deck right now, probably that's not going to be the case. Like, 2-pair, I think, only wins Vessel if we get exactly, like, hack into bonus cards. Or if we just copy the shit out of that foil. Clever can probably go. What is the goal of Burnt? We were going to level... Like, Burnt Joker, I think, is more consistent than the 4 oak pivot just because we can hit... If we sell a Mary Andy and get our hand size back, I think we can hit a 2-pair level with that every blind. And I feel like that's consistent enough to win. With those purples plus Andy and that much money, deck fixing should be easy. 4 oak is only better scaling if you can get a blue seal. Otherwise, Burnt 2-pair eats it alive. That's kind of... Well... Yeah, I can see that. Is that not is the amount of money that we're pulling in not like a separate variable from that though? Because like obviously in isolation that is a extraordinarily correct statement. But like, are we not pulling enough money to where that maybe is offset a little bit? I still like the Burnt Joker line for the record, but like 4-Oak. 2-pair Burnt Joker feels more consistent into every boss that isn't Vessel, but 4-Oak is just like I don't see how we win Vessel with 2-pair outside of getting like very lucky. Another thing to consider is that part of the only reason we have so much money is because of Mary Andy and Faceless, so selling Mary Andy cuts into our econ deck fixing. Burnt Joker line is nice. With Andy, you can burnt can you burnt 4-Oak? What's the deck look like? I don't believe we can. The most we have of a particular rank is 6, and we've cut 1 card. The money helps if you have Planet Merchant, maybe. Celestial Packs or Terrorists. That's very true. Can still take Burnt and keep 4-Oak open by see Mars card, take Mars card. Maybe. That's what I was thinking. Cut 2-pair Joker. Trust me, bro. That feels... I don't know how I like that. I feel like if we don't have the hand size, we're not, then Burnt Joker's kind of meaningless, because I feel like we're bottom decking 2-pair more than I would like to if we don't have the hand size back. This was the line that I wanted to take initially. I'm gonna stick with it. If we die, we die. It's just whatever. Take 1 more reroll. That maybe shakes things up a little bit. Flush pivot, anybody? Okay, well, now we're selling the Clever Joker. This might be an entirely different pivot now. Chat is 50 chips per card good? I don't know, but it seems considerable. Flush house pivot, unironically, flush is enough to get us by, especially with Burnt Joker. We just get like 2 world cards and then we just flush pivot, dude. Now Burnt is going to collect dust. Yeah, maybe. Streamer, you only have $19 of interest. It's over. True. No, man. Okay, I have 4 9s. I have more 3s than I could do. Like something like this is probably intuitive just to build the 2-pair. I think without the deck fixing to back it up, going for like Burnt Joker flush here is stupid. So I'm just going to go for the Burnt Joker, or yeah, the Burnt Joker 2-pair. But like still a shorter shop than Doc's first shops, by the way. Yeah, well, why do you think that dude has like the highest win streak out of anybody to ever touch the video game, bruh? Why do you reckon that is, man? I think we just go for the flush now, right? It's a little spooky with the amount of cycles that we have, but if there's a spade on top, I don't see why we wouldn't just go for that every time. No, we have the 2-pair in hand. What am I waffling about? We literally have the bloody 2-pair in hand. I am a fuckwit, goober idiot. I thought he was just naturally talented. I mean, that too. But, like, you can feed the talent, right? I don't even know why, if there's any merit to discarding there, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, now we're just looking for world cards from our purple seals. I feel like the first shop lesson is the core feature of the content format. Actually true. Seance incoming straight flush pivot. True. Actually so true. We're going to get a second nat negative Seance. Is Tarot Merchant not just the play? Outside of Delayed Grat, I feel like our jokers are like more or less locked in. Delayed Grat sucks. Faceless we can rotate out, but like Burnt Joker, if we can hit flush consistently with deck fixing, that's a keep. And then Todd's Eternal and Arrowhead is just goated. I feel like it's Tarot Merchant. We take Chad here the moment we can. Yeah. This boss is actual sudden infant death syndrome. Bro, what do you mean? This boss is... We have Arrowhead, bro. This boss is... I mean, it's scary, don't get me wrong, but... Arrowhead makes any boss surmountable. 8 ball. Fuck off, bro. Crafty Joker, I probably just unironically pick up over Delayed Grat. Let's take Arcana pack. Nice Tarot Merchant, by the way. Let's start worlding our shit. Let's take a Jupiter level. Let's go Spectral pack for the Sigil into Spades. God damn it. I was gonna look so cool if that was actually the case. Fuck, man. I'm taking this. I don't care. Go next. If there's a heart on top, I will consider it. Also, nice bottom deck. I'll just go fuck myself. Okay, there's a club on top. That's not happening. That's just not happening. This is a little spooky. Arrowhead against the Goad. Anti-7 Goad, by the way. Yeah, true. Got Wii and Castle on Plasma. If I lose, I'm respectfully never chatting again. Based. Self-ban there, I think, is warranted. I just need my purple seals to pull up. Until then, this Faceless Joker is doing fuck all. Or not Faceless Joker, Burnt Joker. I want to keep the 2 in hand because it's a spade. We have 3 4s. Or 4 3s. 3 5s, 5 7s. Probably I just keep 7s and 9s. Ditch like everything else. That seems fine. I can ship 1 bum-ass like goober hand, and then after this I need to ship good hands every single time. To the extent where I think this is a ship, unfortunately. I want the purple seal value badly here, but I want to die even... I want to not die even more, so I think I just rip that. Can my spades pull up? 5 of spades, that's what I'm talking about. I will unfortunately be upgrading some dumbass hand here. But then the 5 of spades is chilling. I guess I ditch the spades if I'm just looking for 2 pairs at this point, which I very much am. This isn't going to win, and then we're going to top deck a 7 because this game hates me. Never mind. All right, I can get the purple seal value. Show me... I didn't want that, but that is low-key fine. Get gold seal value to pay the rent as well. That's sexy. Okay. This is why we shouldn't have done burnt. Well, what did we have over burnt, man? We had Andy. Like, who could... Andy is just as bad here, if not a little bit worse. I don't think Andy is, like, meaningful at all here. And burnt does do work once we get, like, deck fixing to where we can see flushes in the top. Is this a second black hole? What the fuck is happening? All right, well, I'll take that because I get to keep Hermit in my Fool, which is sexy. What is this game tonight, bro? Moon card into Smeared Joker. Who's with me? Holy hand levels? True. We had Andy, which was helping deck fixing an Econ gang. Econ? No, because we're never keeping just like random faces in hand for Andy. Deck fixing I can kind of see because of purple seals, and we can also hit spades more often. But us losing our hand size is just like, I don't know, it's meh. I guess it is better than Burnt Joker, since Burnt Joker's literally done nothing here, but it is what it is. Moon for Chalkboard. Chalkboard's not a pivot here. If it was any other deck, I would low-key, like, consider that, but it is not the pivot here whatsoever. I guess we just Devil here. We could Priestess, but that seems stupid. Let's just Devil the Purple Seal, and that's, like, a really nice copy target for Fienders. I'm not getting Burnt Joker value anyway. Hear me out. Do we take this over the Faceless Chonkler just to get Burnt Joker level ups? That seems stupid. Faceless is money if I can get it to proc and it's 50 chips. Burnt Joker is plus 15 chips on a flush level up. I think that is a stupid ass play. But it's kind of a funny one. You've lost your marbles, do it. I'm only considering the chip values of each. Flushes do scale like shit, but this, because of us trying to like keep value cards in hand and etc. and so on, like we're just not getting faceless value anymore. Marble Joker incoming? I really fucking hope not. That guy sucks. I think it's dumb as shit. We also don't have the deck fixing to back that up. If I'm discarding flushes right now, I'm just not hitting a second one consistently enough for that to be the play. Okay. Cool. Streamer, what if throwback? Ban that guy. Can we splash a stone in with the... We can splash a stone in with the 4 Fienders. I will not be doing that. But I appreciate the speculation. I could discard face cards here. How realistically do I top deck spades for another flush? I would say almost not at all. I think I do one of these. I'll keep the 7 for like potential 2-pair angles, but I think I just level up a dumbass high card again and go for the spades. Should have used a hand there for the purple seal. I don't know how much we're scoring, though, is the thing. If I knew how much we were scoring, then I would do that, but as of right now, I think this is just better. All right, how much is this scoring? This is with almost no Todd value, but we are getting Craft Egypt value. 75 grand. I mean, if we just get better deck fixing, that's like not bad at all. The problem is we're not going to get it in a timely enough fashion for that to be the play unless we get retriggers. A Dusk would actually make me so horned up right now. Also, I think I lose. I'm top decking a 2-pair, but I think it's not enough. I got a full cycle and hope that I can like maybe top deck another flush or something, because I think 2-pair loses even with the spades. That's oh, it's foil too. Okay, that's sexy. Yeah, the full house I think is just strictly better than the 2-pair. The chips are like comparable and we're getting better Todd value. Use Chariot and Justice, good God. Bro, Chariot and Justice is adding a hefty, like, 18 molt right now. That is not going to be the difference between us getting out and us dying. Coolio. You claimed you will never be caught playing a full house. Well, I wasn't caught. I should have taken that Sun to Tarot block. Misplay of the century. I almost want to say get this fuck-ass burnt Joker out of here for the juggler, but that seems stupid. I think hand size is not adding much to my performance right now. Okay, well, that's acceptable. I think it's either Hierophant or Lovers. I don't know which one's better. I guess we're not finding flushes, so probably it's just the Lovers for right now. Oh, hey, it's relevant X-Molt. True, I love that guy. He probably dies immediately into this Flint, but that's completely fine because Flint on Plasma Deck fucking blows. So if he dies right here, that's literally, that is a fine and dandy usage of Senor Huesos. Looking like that's going to be the case. That is honestly, like, perfectly fine. All right, you love to give me world cards when I don't need them. Now I need them, so give it to me. You fuck. Hate this game. Dumbass, stupid-ass game. Is this getting me 100K? No shot. We're losing bones. That's tragic. It is what it is. 07 Senor Huesos. Yeah, it's tragic, but that's completely fine. He did good, man. Clurb doesn't matter unless we get, like, exactly smeared. Towers, probably not relevant. Cert. I mean, I like a Cert as much as the next guy, but it seems far too late for that. Just find him every blind. It's easy. True. Petition to call the egg Senor Huevos. I like that. I think Northern Lions got that beat in the public eye, though. You fuck. Unfortunately, the least relevant photo on Plasma Deck I've ever seen in my entire existence. Let's go next. Blue Seal. I mean, cool. Not sure how relevant that is, but kick ass, I guess. Have we seen, like, no retriggers this entire run? I'm trying to figure out why this arrowhead is, like, not getting me even close to where I need it to be. And I think it's twofold. We haven't had a Blue Seal until just now, and also we have 0 retriggers. Perishable hack. Yeah, I know we saw the perishable hack. Has that literally been it? This is so sad. I think we're never playing this 2-pair here. Or not the 2-pair, the 3-oak. Go with one of these. Would have rathered money. 2-pair's not getting me out. I mean, I'm just fucked here. Can we please get some death cards? Video game. Could you listen to that chatter, pretty please? With a cherry on top. 7 of diamonds. Decidedly not good. Probs toasted. I mean, we still have 2 hands, so it's not completely over, but it's not looking fantastic for us. I think we got to ship this 2-pair here. I think this is the line. Not dead just yet. It's getting a little close for comfort, but we are not dead. Imagine if we found Zawarudo. Dude, that's high-key what I want right now. I'm popping this Emperor. This fool is meaningless to me without Zawarudo. Oh my god, dude. Copying the Blue Seal does not even feel remotely good here. I gotta save that for the Purple Seal. No, it's too late, bro. I just gotta do this. I think it's far too late to be copying Purple Seals. I'm anti-7, struggling to score out. I just gotta hit the spades where I got them. Why did we sell Fool to hit Emperor instead of hitting Emperor, then Fool, then Emperor? Who's going to tell him? Did I actually have an Emperor in my Fool? That's tragic. Zawaruto, let's go. Me something good. These are decidedly not good. Loyalty card, we're saved. Okay. It's not a lot of re-triggers, but if we can put that on an odd spade every time, that is undoubtedly something. Very nice. Tempe blows. Gimme Zawarudo. Give me Cell Moon. Give me Emperor for another Zawarudo. Tragic. We got Hierophant. That's relevant. I'll take this just in case we need it. Go next. I'm not playing this Gold Seal. That's way too much greed. I can't afford that, right? Meow. I'll go for the full house here. I don't know what I've done to deserve this lucky card luck over the past handful of days, but I mean, this has just been fucking tragic, dude. Okay. I mean, dude, in the grand scheme of the game, that is like a hand that I can make precisely one time at this point. So that's like, that's a really nice hand that I just scored, but in the grand scheme of Plasma Deck, that is scoring diddly dick. Unironically, the double black holes have been carrying so hard. They have been really nice, I will say. Crafty Joker we can block. I almost snap picked this Chaos without seeing that it was Eternal. I think I would have slammed my fist into my desk at Mach 16. Take you. Okay. You fuck. Don't want you guys. That's more re-triggers. We're getting somewhere. I should have sold the Sly for that. That's fine. I don't need more certificate deck crowding bullshit. Jupiter level. It's my boss. Clurb. That's fine. Only affects my wild cards. This is going to be a rough blind. I high-key think I'm dead here. I really hope that's not the case, but I high-key think I'm dead here. I think I maybe have to rip one of these just to be safe. Still getting a lot of points here with the Chad. I think I gotta rip one of these. Lover's card is meaningless into this blind. I gotta keep that in mind because my dumbass will use that without thinking. Sly Joker proc. Big! Dude, god damn. We are just like barely scraping by. Jack of clubs. That's not anything that I'm particularly enthralled with. Could go full house into like another 2-pair probably wins. Maybe even just the full house wins. I highly doubt it. 3 of clubs on top. Realistically, I do this just because we have no 5s that I could top deck. So this is probably the shot. I think this is fine. With the caveat that we maybe don't hang the glass, but who cares? Boss is going to be Vessel reroll into Crimson Heart. Don't even say shit like that, bro. We whiffed it by 7 grand. That's so sad. Ship it. It's close. I think we don't have it, but it is extraordinarily close. Also, if we roll into like bones, we just full skip win. Crimson Heart is dog shit. Do I even have reroll voucher? I do. I think we just have to stick the landing with Crimson. Crimson Heart is so unbelievably bad here, but I think we just have to stick that because if we reroll into Vessel, we are just fucked. Completely. It's only a 1 in 4. Like, okay, Acorn is free. Cerulean Bell kinda sucks, but like we have Tarot Merchant. Probably it's not that big of a deal. Leaf is fine because we have a dead slot anyway. So it's like a 3 in 4 to get something that's way better than Crimson Heart, but it's a 1 in 4 to just immediately lose. Glass wins us because of how many retriggers. Is that relevant on anything other than 4 Oak? I feel like even with the retriggers, Glass does not win. Glass is a times... The most retriggers we could have, this is provided we only have a singular glass card. If we have multiple glass cards, then this is definitely different. But if we have a singular glass card, that amounts to a times 16, right? Which is actually nothing unless we play exactly a 4 Oak. Like, that's just not really meaningful. I mean, it's more points, but I don't think it's enough points to, like, matter. But if we have multiple glass cards in one hand, yeah, then you're cooking, but that's not really something we can feasibly do right now. But we do have Tarot Merchant, so we should keep our options open. I'm just skeptical. Do we maybe go for Chariot then? Two glass on hack cards cooks Vessel. Do we think? Does it cook Vessel? If we played it with 4 Oak, which is our highest base molt, that goes from being a times 16 to a times 64. Dare I say that still doesn't cook Vessel, dude. Times 60, we would need 3 glass cards, and that's assuming that we can retrigger both of them in that calc with Chad. Or with Hack, sorry. Because a times 64 on 22 molt is, okay, that's 1,400 points, which is a lot, but for Vessel, if you get 1,000 points in one category, that makes you like 200 grand. We're making... If I just completely ballpark it without doing like any head calcs or anything, we would be making like 2 grand. How many points do you need to one tap Vessel? 2 grand divided by 2 squared is a million points. I guess we're pretty... No, we're not close to Vessel, bro. 1,000,000 points is not even beating regular Vessel. You need 900 chips for 200k? Right. Two hack glass cards is not even is pulling 1,000,000 points. If I'm being like, it's pulling like 1.2 mil. It's pulling regular Violet Vessel if I'm being generous, and that's one big hand. No, we would need like we would need 3 hackable glass on like a spades flush to beat Vessel in one tap, which is just it's possible, but like realistically, that shit is not happening. That shit is not happening. Obviously, if we get something like that, but like we can't guarantee that we draw all that glass because our deck is so thick. So for that to happen, we would literally need a glass card that's already existing. We would need to top deck that, and then we would need exactly Justice Fool. We have Tarot Merchant. We have reroll surplus. It's not impossible by any means, but it is so like... Are the like if we're relying on those odds, do we not just reroll here for the 3 and 4 that we don't get Vessel? We have the money to do it. I'm not saying it's impossible, like genuinely, but like if we're relying on the like reroll is just the play here, I think. An X-Molt over Sly probably clears with that setup. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's actually a good point. Does it? How many points do we need to clear Vessel in one shot? If we get like a chalkboard, I think a chalkboard is maybe realistic. If we get a chalkboard, figure it's 1400 molt, that's times 3, divided by 2 squared is 4.4 mil. So yeah, Molt Joker keeps us open with that. I mean, we still go through the shops and everything, but right now the odds are looking more favorable that we just reroll Vessel, or we just reroll Boss and don't hit Vessel. Also, keep in mind, we might die before we even get to the boss because we are scraping to get by right now. So, like, bear that in mind as well. Like, we could just be doing all of this deliberation for literally nothing. Death card is fire. This bull could do things to me right now. Jeezy hitting him with the well. All that talk was bull. All paths lead to one, don't they? Yeah, something like that. Well. Our friend the bull pays us a visit. Yeah, let's just do this. Holding bonus cards for hackable spades, particularly these 3 5s. I would low-key overwrite the lucky on the 3s as well. Okay, well, bull at least makes it so that we're clearing these blinds with, like, no problems. I don't think it really solves Crimson Heart for us, but, like, these blinds are free with bull. I don't think we have enough money gen to make bull matter into the Crimson Heart. But, like, we're beating the blinds, so now we could maybe do shop shenanigans with, like, glass. I think it's still probably reroll angle here, no? I wish bull had the explode sticker. It explodes after it gets triggered once. Nope. Sorry. I'm going to ditch the gold seal here. I re-triggered the wrong card. It's fine. We have bull. Yeah, like high key, I would be fine with Hierophanting this. And in fact, I think I will. I would really like blue seal on who am I kidding? It doesn't matter at this point. 4 oak to make the glass gambit into Vessel more of a fireworks show. Paugers. Why are the textures like that? It is Genie's, what's it called? MS Paint mod. Never a judgment angle. What Vessel? Yeah, exactly. Let's take you. I don't want to roll too aggressively because that still feels stupid with the bull. Bro. Yay! I was the original person who made the mod part of the MS Paint mod. I do know that. Yeah. But now it's all Genie. Huge. Just roll into Hermits. True. Okay, is Crimson Heart still scary? It's a definite yes if it hits Arrowhead or Bull, right? No, Crimson Heart's still definitely scary. I think we still reroll boss here, right? How relevant is the Bull? It's still like a plus 200 if we're at $100. I think we do reroll a little bit here. Glorp. Glorp is funny as a foil if we get it like 6 antes ago. Does this matter? That's a lot of X-Molt in fairness. Does this maybe matter over like even Bull? This is still really awkward, though. Because it can hit... If it was clubs right now, I think this is a pivot for Crimson Heart. But if this hits clubs into Crimson Heart, then this is just dog shit. If this hits clubs into Crimson Heart, it's not better than anything in our Joker slots by a mile. Because we just always whiff the clubs flush, do we not? Unless we get, like, very lucky. If and only if it hits spades. I mean, even if it hits, like... Even if it hits hearts or diamonds, I think that's doable. But if it hits clubs, we're just fucked. Well, it can't hit hearts. So if it hits diamonds, we're fine. If it hits spades, then obviously it's really good. If it hits clubs, then it's just, like, meaningless. Think about the YouTube video. Think about the short. Well, I don't repost streams content anymore, so, like, who cares? Club flush with glass clears, but you won't draw it. That's exactly what I'm saying. And also, what am I rotating this in for? Arrowhead is stupid because then it's just putting all of my numbers into... Like, do I rotate this in for bull? And then just expect to hit the flush? I guess. What is Ancient Jonkler in terms of X-Molt? We have $120 to make us draw it. Don't need bull if you got Ancient Joker, but win either way. Well, I think Ancient Joker is more... If I sell the bull, I think... Provided it doesn't hit exactly clubs. Again, if it hits clubs, we're just fucked, no matter what. But... Unless we get, like, a moon card, I guess. And I can reroll, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, if I sell the bull. So it's probably just always an Ancient Joker pivot. What is this without hack? Obviously, we probably get hack hits, but what is this without hack? It's 1.5... to the 7th, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. It's a times 17. That's like not that good. It is an angle against heart. That's also without hack triggers, keep in mind. Even one hack trigger makes that like comparable to glass. Do you have any lovers targets on hack cards? I believe not. Yeah, we have lovers 9, lovers 7, so that doesn't matter. Average plasma deck statement times 17 is not that good. Unironically, bro. Okay, well, here's the thing. This makes our Crimson Heart better with the caveat that it doesn't hit clubs. This is a 1 in 3 to whiff because it's on hearts, so it can either hit spades, diamonds, or clubs. This is a 1 in 3 to whiff, and just re-rolling boss is a 1 in 4 to whiff. I guess no, because we can get tarot cards. This is just always better, I think. I think with the caveat that we can get tarot cards, no, this should just always be better. I do need a Justice card, like, very badly if we go down this avenue. I think we sell this and then just rip the Crimson Heart. I think that's my favorite line. I can roll a little aggressively here because I don't have... Okay, so we keep this as a hedge against rolling clubs. Now this blind is kind of scary is the issue. I should have skipped low-key and then just played the hearts flush, but that's fine. That was low-key the line. We probably died at this blind without bull. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I should have just skipped, bro. That was fucking stupid. Do I have hearts glass? I need to hit hearts glass to win here, I'm pretty sure. That was the dumbest fucking thing of all time. No, we got that. We need hearts glass. We get hearts glass. I think we're fine. Rerolling to 0, just... Rerolling to 0 skip was probably the line? Yeah, I think it definitely was. And then we just take, like, sun card instead of moon. Also, if this odd Todd wasn't eternal, then we just have our cake and eat it too, but that's neither here nor there. That doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we're just dead, man. I don't care about this blue seal, so I can ship the 2 pair for the higher base chips, but this is not good. This is 150 chips. This is going to score like 50k absolute max. Maybe not that. Yeah. Okay. I have the hearts. I think I gotta do one of these. This is actually a pretty decent hand, question mark. I could maybe just ship this. This is making a fuckload of chips because of the retriggers. Got a full cycle for glass, surely? That's what I'm thinking. Also, there's literally zero guarantee that glass wins here. I'm just like going purely off of intuition. I think if we Chad glass, we win. But that's not guaranteed. We're gonna find out! Yeah, because we're getting no chips, so this just needs to be a full flush pivot angle. I'm calcing this. What the? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Can we 4-oak? We could, but we would need to draw every 9 in our deck, which is just not happening. I think this is the most consistent line. Okay, 14 times 17.1 from the ancient times another 8 divided by 2 squared. Okay, this gets about a mil. This gets us through if we Chad the glass with no additional help from like chips or whatever. Do I have value cards that I can like discard for because this gets me out in 1? I guess I could go like this and look for like purple seals maybe. Because this flush guaranteed gets me out in 1. We send the 3 first. Oh, lucky trigger? Or like the 3, like these 3. I'm thinking just these 3, right? Now we reroll Crimson. No, with the Ancient Joker Arrowhead, I think Crimson is free. Because we have the Moon card. If we didn't have this Moon card, then Crimson Heart's a problem. But since we have this Moon card, Crimson Heart is free, I think. All we need to do is find one glass card and then just turn it into a club. So like it's not free, but like we just need one. We either need a Justice card from the shop, or we just need to rip one of our Natty glass cards and then just convert it to a club, which I think is completely fine. So it'll hit diamonds. Well, then we just look for whatever suit changer. Well, if it hits, like, we just need the glass is the thing. So if it hits diamonds, then we just look for. If it hits spades, we have enough spades where we just need to look for Justice. If it hits diamonds, we just look for Justice or Star. Right? If it hits spades, we look for World or Star, I guess, because we can still find glass. The point is, if we don't have the Moon, we lose because there's just no clubs in our deck. Also, with diamonds and spades especially, we could just get lucky off of hack triggers and not need the glass, but that's neither here nor there. All right, I'm going to ship this for value. If we draw a purple seal, that would be sexy. We do not. That's whatever. Okay, we're going to go... I guess I could still discard here. I think that was meaningless, but whatever. We go Chad glass. I'm going to score the gold seal. And then we score the 3 for hack triggers. Actually, just find Justice challenge now. Find Justice or a suit changer that's relevant challenge. Which is easier said than done, but that's where we're at. So it is what it is. We're chatting the glass. That's all that matters. Ship it. We do have $87. Yeah, like, and we have Tarot Merchant. I don't think it's infeasible. Ancient Joker on spades. Probably best hit. Because now we can... Spades is, like, definitely best hit, because now even if we bottom deck... or if we, like, whiff the Justice or the World in this shop, with spades, we just have so many hack hits that we probably don't even need the glass. Now we just need Ancient Joker to not be debuffed. That's, like, best hit, and it's not close. This is dog shit. I'm gonna look in here just for random glass cards. That's hackable, and it could produce glass. I guess I'll take it. Temperance. Now we just roll down. World. GG. No reason not to look for glass here while we're at it, but world just wins us the game. Chariot is better than Moon. Justice would be better than anything. We don't find the Justice. That's okay. Just don't debuff Ancient Jongleur. That's the best debuff. Oh, okay. We just win right off the bat. We just top decked like literally everything that we needed. My pants are wet. Let's go like this. And then this just shits on this boss. That was really dumb. We could have just rolled down. It was on hearts. We could have just rolled down for a sun card and had essentially the same boss fight. But maybe the misplay ended up working because I don't think we actually found a sun card, did we? Molt pivots are just so fun. I mean, bro, Plasma is just the quintessential like retriggers deck. We did not. Yeah, so if we didn't find a sun card, we had the natty. Well, I guess no, we would have still won anyway if we full skipped even without the sun card, because the way that skipping works is our hand for this would have been our hand for this boss would have been the same hand that we had in the big blind, in which case we natty drew the hearts flush with the glass. And we never get Crimson Hearted because, well, we could get Crimson Hearted on the Chad, I guess, but we never get Crimson Hearted on the Ancient, which is the most important part, because we had our flush with 2 hands, 1 discard. So, like, if we have 2 hands left and the Ancient gets debuffed, then we just ship a random shitter. And, like, the worst hit is, I think, Chad getting debuffed, but even if Chad gets debuffed, I think with Hack we were perfectly fine. So I think we just... I think we never lose either way, but we definitely should have just skipped, I think. Anyway, thank you, mods, for the payout. I believe that's going to be it for me, because if I play another... much less a Plasma deck game, where if we don't get Bull, it just takes like 9 hours to think it out. But I think if I play a game on any deck that doesn't just immediately lose, that's going to take me to like 2:30 in the morning, and then my sleep schedule is going to be noticeably worse. So a bit of a short one today, but I think that's going to do it for me. Good games, well played. Yeah, that was... The wins were fun. The losses were tragic, I will say. I don't even remember the first Plasma deck game, just because the second Plasma deck game was so bad. But those last 2 were really nice. Plasma deck is just such like a brain teaser, man. Plasma is the quintessential like puzzle deck. It feels so cathartic to win Plasma deck, just because like there's so many, like it's so nice to know that you picked the right line, because there's so many like branching paths with Plasma. I think Plasma gets a bigger dopamine hit from me for winning than Black deck does, like unironically. Because Black deck is literally just if you don't misplay, you win. But Plasma is like you have to like you have to do some navigation, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but I think y'all get me. As far as raids, nobody that I am following is streaming Balatro right now, so we could raid a random streamer, or we could raid... The top streamer in the category right now is doing gold streaks on blue deck, so we could raid them. Still my least favorite deck, just gonna say it. Yeah, I would kind of agree. No, black deck I think is my least favorite. I think Plasma is like incredibly difficult though. Raid Celerity? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Unless there's like a super small streamer that's gold staking, but usually the like 1 viewer streams are just white staking. Like if I just take a look at all the 1 viewers, we have somebody doing C+, or C++, white stake, I think black stake, because I'm only seeing Eternals. White stake, white stake, white stake, white stake, white stake, white stake. Undiscernible, but no stickers, so presumably white stake. White stake. 18 plus, white stake, gold stake, no title, so I don't know if they're streaking. Multiplayer, white stake, Murphy, 24/7. Somebody doing modded 1v1s, white stake, green stake, gold stake, white stake. So yeah, the only person, there's like 3 people in the category doing gold stake, and presumably Celerity is the only one doing gold stake streaks. So we'll give them a big old raid. They're going for the 15-0, it looks like, according to their title, trying to do the Doc Spectre streak. They're on blue deck, so either they're doing it in a really strange order or they're extraordinarily close. So that's pretty cool. All right, we'll raid them. Chat, appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for pulling up. Very fun stream. Glad I decided to rock the plasma deck gambit. That was very fun. One stream advertises both Balatro and Bong hits. I did see that. I don't think I could send y'all there because a lot of my audiences are biters. No. Yeah, very fun stream. Glad we did some plasma. Tomorrow is going to be another late stream. I think it's late streams for the rest of the week until Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And Friday might also be a late stream just because there's some weather shit going on that might make scheduling weird. Tomorrow's going to be gold stakes into the random game wheel. We can maybe start the Doc Spectre challenge over, or we could maybe run some like painted deck. I feel like I gotta brush up on decks that I'm bad at. Maybe we do like Nebula or painted tomorrow. Nebula's usually not that bad. I feel like I just have a bad win-loss on Nebula, but Nebula is traditionally not terrible. Anyway, love y'all. Stay safe. Sleep well. Have a good one. Go say hello to Gold Stake streamer that we're raiding. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Join the Discord for the schedule if you're not already in there. Peace out.
We just haven't seen any good jokers, right? That's also a problem. Focus Shock, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. You're streaming Balatro. What are you playing over there? Sorry, well, yeah. What were you doing? Gold Stake or Endless or? Sorry, we're very focused right now because I'm on a potential 15-0 streak, but this run is a little bit rough. So I'm just trying to stay focused right now. But hope your stream was good. I actually don't have a pair. I don't